I want to take back what I said about Drake. He is not scared of Kendrick Lamar. I repeat, Drake is not scared. The Canadian rapper is not afraid of Kendrick Lamar. And here's why. So I'm sure y'all heard the Tailor Made joint where Drake used the AI, Tupac voice, Snoop Dogg voice, and then he rapped on it. I want to read out the lyrics for y'all. Did I change my password? Okay, I did. Got it. So if you heard the song, it sounds like Tupac, but you can tell Drake rapping the verse. Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior, engraving your name in some hip hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. This Canadian light skin dot. We need a no debated West Coast victory, man. Call him a to me. Talk about him like a young girl. That's a gift from me. Heard it on the Button podcast. It's got to be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive in a ninja under 5'5", so it's got to be you.
No way is Kendrick Lamar really that short. I'm taller than him? Wow.
I would beef the whole game. It was me and Snoop Dogg. Had my shirt off in the House of Blues. Okay? You gotta this ninja girl, he gotta get abused. All that about burning tattoos, he is not amused. It's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. Gotta leave this mother broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke. Now it seems you're too busy for the smoke. I won't lie. The people confused. Now you about to give this another week and fall back to homegirl who running numbers up. I would have refused. It's talking about Taylor Swift right there. These industry relationships, she's not in your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman. Go do what you do, unless this is a moment that you tell us it's not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say. I'll just pass it to Snoop. Wow, a lot to unpack there. So, Kendrick, we need you, the West Coast savior. Now, the game was supposed to be where Kendrick Lamar is at right now. And it seemed as though he had fell off. No disrespect. I think the game, lyrically, he be going in. You know, you would think he was from the East Coast, but he's from the West Coast and he got bars, all right? You can't take that from him. Engraving your name in some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. So word has it, Kendrick Lamar struggles with stage fright, which is hard to believe, man. But then again, I can believe it. Now he says, F this Canadian light-skinned dot. And Drake is poking at this dude, right? He's trying to be petty. And he's coming up with, like, throughout this whole song, he's like, in his mind, Drake, right? He's trying to beat Kendrick Lamar to the punch of things he would say as to why he's saying stuff like that. But he's saying it through the AI and using Tupac and Snoop. We need no debated West Coast victory, meaning he got to win this one. No debates, you know? And Drake is approaching this like on some 50 Cent stuff, ironically. You know what I mean? Where he's going to keep putting out record after record. Kind of like what Joe Budden did when he got at Drake and Drake didn't respond. Funny how the tables turn, isn't it? And we still haven't got a response from Kendrick Lamar. And he says, call him a B for me. Talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift for me. Yeah, because remember when I did a video on that, Joe Budden was getting at him for getting at young girls when ironically he was once dating young girls. Make it make sense, right? Heard it on the Budden podcast. It's gotta be true. This is kind of weird that he's using Tupac as if Tupac is still here. Whether it be the spirit of Tupac or as if Tupac was still here. And to see, look, even in the next line, they told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive. Let me tell you something. If Tupac was still on this planet, which I don't think he is, I think he's really gone. Other conspiracy theorists would say otherwise. They say he's in Cuba, then some will say he's in an underground city being tortured. I'm not going to go that far. I don't have the evidence or facts to prove that, to, back that up. To me, Tupac, and they say he's hiding in Cuba. I don't believe he's hiding in Cuba. And my thing is, if he really was still alive and he's been in hiding, really pulling like a Machiavelli. The sad part is when if he was to finally come out, it will go viral for a good week. And once that dies down, then reality gonna kick back in and everybody, they're not gonna care. They're gonna be like, oh, you must got something good to say to us. Or you gonna tell us is the Illuminati real? Is all this and that? And blah, blah, blah. How's the industry? And if he don't come with none of that, they're gonna be like, oh man, you might as well go back to where you was at. We love your music, we love your legacy. Who is this old man? This can't be Tupac. And he'd be like, yo, it's really me. West Side mother. It's me. Dog Life. Alright, Mr. Shakur. Whatever. Why did you leave us? You just disappeared. You know what I mean? After what happened in LA, and we thought that really went down. And now you coming back to us and you just look old and washed up. And this is no disrespect to Tupac, by the way. He's in my top 5. So, what's up, man? What's going on? What's the deal? Like, you had us waiting all these years. We was hoping you was still here. And now you come back. You in your 50s now? You still rocking a bandana? We good, bro. You was better off just staying where you was at. Wait a minute, how did I get here? All right, my bad, y'all. Yeah, it was me and Snoop. I had my shirt off at the House of Blues. Yeah, I remember that. You gotta mess with this dude's girl. All right. Because that's what Tupac did with Biggie and all that, okay? All that brain tattoos. He's not amused. See, that's Drake right there. When he says that, that's really Drake. That's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. See, that's Drake talking through Tupac. Yo, this stuff is weird, man. I can't believe I'm saying this stuff. You gotta leave this mother effer broken and bruised before we really lose. You ask for the smoke now. It seems you too busy for the smoke. I won't lie to people confused. That's Drake again. Talking to Tupac, yo. It's crazy. Now you about to give this ish another week. Drake's pretty much asking, why is you taking so long? You've been poking fun at me for so long, right? You've been poking the bear. You've been throwing jabs, quietly for years, throwing subliminals at each other. And you've been the aggressor. I didn't respond to all your subliminal disses, but here and there I would entertain the fun. Now you got my attention. Why are you quiet? The spotlight's on you now. The ball's in your court. What's taking you so long, Kendrick? I thought you was the boogeyman. You said if they said your name 3 times, you would come out and destroy that rapper or MC or whatever. I'm right here. Hello? Just like I thought. You ain't about none of that. None of that action. You don't want the smoke. Okay, so after these industry relationships, she's not in your shoes. Talking about Taylor Swift. Cause supposedly I guess he got a record with her or something. I don't know. Coming out. You supposed to be the boogeyman, or maybe they did music together. I don't know. Go do what you do. See, I just said that. Unless this is a moment that you tell us this not really you. And then he passed it to Snoop. All right, so let's get to Snoop. And I'm gonna tell you something. He did a great job with this AI. It sounds just like these rappers. Man, we 11 minutes in already.
Before we continue, I want to add this in the video. Are they preparing us for AI music to take over? Are they introducing us to this new world that we're coming into? Now, as long as it's creative, like what Drake did here, then I'm for it, to some degree. But if a human is not behind the music that's being created, I can't support that, and I don't want to rock with that.
Now back to your regular schedule reprogramming.
Nephew, what the F you really about to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues and now you gotta do some dirty work. You know how to move, right? Right? I know you never been to jail or wore jumpsuits and shower shoes. This is Drake again, y'all, talking through Snoop now. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent to no one. It's the homies that's in power, you see? Would Snoop really say that to Kendrick? Come on now. And recently, over the years, Snoop did pass the torch to Kendrick Lamar. He showed him love, you know? But still, you got to show this effing Al who's boss on the West. Now, it's time to really make a power move. Because right now, it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how to lose, how to bark up the wrong tree and then get you in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? See, this is all Drake talking through Snoop, through the AI. Dot, because you know K. Dot, you know that the DOG never doubted you. But right now, it seemed like you posted up without a clue of what the F you about to do. It's all Drake again, talking through Snoop. So, third verse goes to Drake. Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the lane gang and let my effing bow move. Ishing on you ninjas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a effing week because Taylor Swift is your new top. See, he's referencing her again. He's making it seem like Kendrick Lamar signed to Taylor Swift. Anyway, and if you about to drop, because you know he left his label top, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in the feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant. No wonder why he calls it tailor-made, huh? You out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets. I'm not in the mood. Hold on. So he's an industry puppet, but not Drake. Look, you see what Drake is doing, right? See how he's changing the narratives? Yo, he's sunning this dude. He's bullying him, man. I love it when you ninjas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little. You not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you got kind of removed. You trying to let this ish die down? Nah. See, Drake ain't going for that. You wanted to smoke, you got it. Let's go. Don't run. This is what you wanted. I'm the same way, you know. I didn't mean for this to be this long, man. Good gracious. Not this time, Ninja. You following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the F is taking so long? We waiting on you, see? Now it's funny how being the fact that Kendrick Lamar is taking his time and he hasn't responded yet. Everybody's now throwing the W to Drake. Social media today is weird, man. And that's what Drake is playing on. He's playing on the narratives. You know, he's controlling the narrative. He's saying, hey, look, y'all see, I came out. I did my part. Why is this man taking so long? All I know is if Kendrick don't come out swinging, like he don't come out with something like we all be going crazy for, then he should have never ever started this beef with Drake. And I don't understand. Allegedly, why would Kendrick Lamar cheat on a beautiful woman like Whitney, man? That was your high school sweetheart. You know how many of us wish we had that? I mean, she was with you from when you was broke and poor in Cali and LA and all that. When you was broke and poor in LA. And then when you made it, she still was there. So like she was with you when you was a nobody. You get into this industry. Now you out here. See, I did a video on this, but I have yet to release it, where a lot of you brothers are begging, kicking and screaming if you can just get one of these beautiful baddies to be your woman, right? You're going to get them, right? And you don't know all the other women that's now going to be on your radar. You don't know. Be careful what you ask for, man. Because a lot of y'all are faithful and loyal brothers right now. But I'm going to tell you something. You're going to get that baddie, right? And when you finally get her, she's in love with you. Temptation is going to be knocking on your door, bruh. Because I'm going to tell you something. Every time I've ever been dating a woman, and it's in the public, like we together, or I'm in a relationship, all of a sudden, women that would have never looked my way, now all of a sudden they looking at me with them lustful eyes. That's what happened with Kendrick Lamar. His shorty's a baddie to me. She is. And allegedly, she cheated on him with the bodyguard. That's what Drake was getting at. And then allegedly, he's been cheating on her because he mentioned it in songs. I just don't understand why. Why couldn't they have been together for for the rest of their lives? Y'all was high school sweethearts. Now y'all in adulthood. Y'all both in y'all 30s now? Y'all got 2 kids together? Why throw all that away, man? Is monogamy the problem? Is there no successful monogamy relationships or marriages out there anymore? Hey, look, I know a lot of people pumping this polygyny stuff. It's just not for me, man. Me personally, I don't want to be with multiple women. I just don't. One is a good enough of a headache for me, fam. If you want to do that, that's up to you. I ain't with it. That's not my thing. Whew, I'm getting off subject again. My bad. All right, so we about to wrap this up. The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting it too. As soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. Well, there you have it. And then he's talking after that. He even shouts out Taylor Swift. Well, we know Taylor Swift is about to be at the top of the industry. She's kind of already there. She's knocking Beyonce out the park. I'm sorry, Beyonce. She's taking your spot. It's your boy Donnie, man. Y'all let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. I didn't mean for this to be 20 minutes in. Good gracious. But I just had so much to unpack here. Drake is bullying this boy at this point. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out.